Hello guys, it's David here and welcome to my daily update video where I go over where I'm currently at, what I'm currently doing and what is the strategy to get to the next level. So how these usually go is that first I go through your questions or any help you need with make scenarios if there are any questions. Then I go over my YouTube stats where I'm just trying to track the progress when it comes to subscribers and the growth of the channel. And then I either do some strategy, some live work, or freestyle yapping. And I will actually rename this. Okay, so basically in the last part, I'm trying to move my business forward, and today I will continue with what I was doing yesterday. So I'm going to continue with building a scenario that kind of helps me generate content for my YouTube channel. So let's check my channel dashboard and let's check if there are any analytics, if there are any no comments, and there are not as of now. So I can directly move to the next steps, which is the YouTube statistics. And today, to be honest, it will be a bit of unfair comparison because it's 10 a.m. in the morning and normally I'm recording these videos around 10 p.m. or something. So, it's been only around 12 hours since I did the last kind of check, but that's fine. On the main channel, we still have 4 subscribers, I guess, but let's also update this. Okay, yeah, now it makes sense. So we have 4 subscribers. That's staying the same. So no growth for yesterday, unfortunately. And then when it comes to the main channel, we still have 206 subscribers. So that's also staying the same. And to be honest, I really hope that once I finish up this content generation system and I'll be able to pump more videos, more high value videos to my main channel, the growth will kind of, take off. I'm not sure what is some reasonable number, but I think so. Like the ideal goal, the big goal would be to get to 5,000 subscribers by August 31st, and right now is May the 4th. So this would be the big goal for the main channel. For the daily updates channel, honestly, I don't care that much. The daily channel, the main point is to have that for me, and then obviously if there is some growth stemming from the main channel, that's great. But yeah, this is the kind of, I guess, the big goal that I want to focus on. And once my content generation system is ready, I would like to post one video on the daily channel and one video on the main channel. So now it's beginning of the May, so that's May, June, July, August. That's 4 months. So in those 4 months, I should be able to post at least 100 videos on the main channel. And given the quality is there, which, as hopefully you're also seeing with my channel right now, that I'm trying to improve the quality day by day, higher production value, better camera, better light, better talking. Hopefully, I hope that's also improving. I think that with 100 videos over the 4 months, and if I'm able to increase the quality steadily, it's not unachievable. I don't think that it's an easy goal, because to be honest, growing the subscribers on YouTube is very difficult. But I don't think at the same time that it's a goal that would be completely unachievable. So, okay, that's brand stats and kind of some thinking out loud. And as I mentioned, for the strategy and live work freestyle, I want to continue with building out this scenario that I started with yesterday. So basically, I'm trying to build a content generator system which helps me kind of curate ideas regarding new videos that I can publish on my channel. It has multiple components. First, I want to scrape my own videos and my own comments on my videos so I can get insights from that. Then I want to scrape other creators. I want to scrape their videos, their stats and results, so I know which videos are performing the best, so I can kind of take inspiration. And I also want to scrape the transcripts for those videos, so I get kind of feedback regarding what they're actually talking about the videos without watching the videos, right? And then I would also like to scrape the comments on their videos, or at least some best performing videos, and that's actually another thought to add. So you see, again, just thinking out loud, I'm thinking if scraping comments only from the best performing videos will be different than just scraping it from all videos. And obviously, if I scrape it from all videos, it will be more expensive. But at the same time, so the initial kind of train of thought was that there should be better comments at the best performing videos. But now thinking about it, I don't think it makes that much sense. I think, the questions, good questions, may be on a video that's doing well, and it can be on a video that's not performing that well. So for now, I will just leave it, and yeah. And then I want to scrape some kind of AI automation blogs and newsletters and that kind of stuff. So I think I'll continue with this. As you see, maybe yesterday I got kind of a list of the biggest players or biggest people in the AI and automation space. And I'm thinking, okay, I have that. And I also have a way to scrape kind of my videos. So I think right now what would make sense is to first create this, right? So first create kind of all list of all videos that I made on my channels, and then I can feed that from here into here and get the comments. So first I will create kind of sheet for this, and I will rename it. One will be main channel, and then I will copy this for the another channel. Now if I look at this, and this is the scraper that I was using yesterday, I believe. Let's see. So this gets all the videos, right? So what is the data that I'm going to use? Keywords. It's interesting, actually. So how does this video have some keywords that are in here, but then the other videos don't have keywords? Actually, let's look at that. Let's see if it's somehow different. I don't think so. It's very weird. I think I'll just add it to my task list. Yeah, so add figure out keywords. Why are they on this video and not in other videos? Okay, anyways, some things that I probably will want to track, right, is ID of the videos. So ID, then another thing is title or name. I think I'll just call it name. I think that's fine. Or let's call it title. Title, description. I'm not sure if I need the description, to be honest, but if I have it in here, why not? But before that, URL. This is the most important probably column. So like in my thinking, the URL is the most important column because we'll be using that to then scrape the comments from the videos. And then the ID, it's something that we will make sure that there are no duplicates through. So these two are the most kind of important ones. And now duration, that's also interesting. I'm thinking if I should scrape views and likes. I actually think, why not? Right? Like I'm getting this data. I'm also getting the publish date. Which, is it different than the upload date somehow? It seems like it's the same in all of these cases. Okay, so I will get the views, I will get the likes, and I will get the publish date. Views, likes, publish date. Okay. Let's have it as a header, kinda as a column. Now title, that will probably be longer. Description, I'll just keep that. Resize rows, let's specify the row height. I'm just doing this so, I'm just doing this so it doesn't, when I paste the description, it doesn't get just like expanded too much. URL, likes, views, publish dates. Okay, so now what I want to do is kind of pair that somehow, right? So I will create a new scenario, and now what I want the first scenario to do is to list all of the videos that I have for the channel, daily updates, or for the two channels respectively. And I probably would want to run this periodically. Right now I turned it off. Actors, runs, YouTube scraper, Epidojo. So this one. So I will want to run it periodically. Get videos. So just for the basic settings, the first thing that I always do is allow storing of incomplete executions. So if actually some execution is not complete, it will get logged, and so then I either can manually go and rerun the scenario, or in the future, in most of my scenarios, I add the break module, which kind of forces it to rerun automatically. So I will do Epify. I will do run an actor, right? I already have the Epify connection, and now the actor that I want to run is YouTube scraper, Epidojo. Now this is, the question if you should run it synchronously or asynchronously. For larger runs, actually, if you're scraping a lot of data, I would actually recommend running it asynchronously. So in here you would keep the null, but this should just scrape the videos that I have, and there shouldn't be that many. So I will just run it synchronously, which means that the make scenario will just wait until this finishes running, and then it will proceed. If I would run it async, I would need to first run it, then wait, and then in some other time, maybe 10 minutes, 15 minutes, ask if it finished running, and if yes, then proceed and get the data. So input JSON, we'll just copy this, right? Start URL, David Gulas, sort. Okay, it seems like the setting is fairly easy in this one, and hopefully let's just try that make can actually just parse this as a valid JSON. Let's see. Let's just run this module. Okay, seems like it's working well. So I could specify, as you can see, this is kind of a JSON object, and then the start URLs, this is an array which is just an ordered list of items. So I could actually specify more YouTube URLs in here, but I will not. I will just have one for my main channel, and I will just have one scenario for my main channel and then one scenario for the other channel. So build, I think I will just use the latest timeout, that's fine. And then the memory, let's just see what is the memory that it uses in default. 256 megabytes. So I have 32 gigabytes on my plan, right? And as I'm running it synchronously, I probably want to use a bit more memory, so just it's a bit faster. So let's use like this option. Okay, save. And now let's see what happens if I run this module. Field input dot sort must be equal to one of the following values. It's interesting. So let's see. I think let's try deleting this one. I'll just copy it somewhere so I have it. But this is optional, right? So probably I don't need that. Maximum number of output, let's say 50, sort by top, that's fine. And let's see if this simplified the JSON. Let's try running it again. This is very weird, actually. I don't know. So the memory is working. Okay, so I guess the problem is with this sort function, that it's getting a different data than it's expecting it to get, which is weird, to be honest. But let's see if I remove it completely, because to be honest, I couldn't care less how it's sorted. Let's see if it works. And also let's see if actually the data that we're getting is somehow changing, right? So it seems like this just, by the way, gives us the information about the run, and then we after running it we need to get, I believe, the ID to actually pull the results. But first I will just look at the results in here. Which one is the newest one? Those are yesterday's. Oh, this is the comment scraper. Okay, my bad. So this one is from today, right? We got 10 results. Like everything is working as it should. We're getting the data that we want to. Oh, and there are some hidden fields as well. Ratings, family safe, okay. Streaming, thumbnails. Okay. That's interesting. Video previews. Okay. But yeah, I think that could have just stayed hidden. So now when I run this, I need to add another Epify module that get dataset item, and I will get it from the last run, right? And I believe, let me see, it's this one, default dataset ID actually. Limit 100, okay. And so I don't want to run it again, so I'll just copy this. Now run only this module, and okay, I will get all of it separated in separate bundles. Now I'm thinking kind of, if I'm running this every day, really, then I guess it doesn't make. See, I'm still thinking about getting the views and likes, but for this scenario, I don't think it will be necessarily helpful, to be honest, as of now. I think it will just complicate things, because then I need to update the video views and video likes every single day, instead of just kind of keeping it as it is. So for now, actually I'll delete this, and we'll see if I need it anywhere in the future. So what I would want to do now, I will disconnect this. I will just start with the get database items for now. For now, we will not get the placeholder, but we will get the actual value that we got. And now what we want to do is add a row in Google Sheets, and we want to add it into this my videos list, I guess. So this will be one huge database of my videos, and we want to select from all. I guess this is the easiest option, and this will automatically find the ID that we can use for the for this. It seems like it's taking forever actually. So in those cases, you can get the ID manually, but I actually wasn't getting it manually for such a long time. So now I'm not sure if it's this whole thing actually, or it's some shorter value. Let's try selecting it from all one more time. Doesn't seem to work. Okay, let's search it by path, so I don't need to kind of troubleshoot it live. So I want to go into lead bind files. I want to go into my videos list. Okay. And now let's say this will be for the main channel. So we'll choose the main channel. Table contains headers. Yes. Let's refresh it because there is no views and likes anymore. Okay, I only deleted it from the first one. I'll delete these columns as well. And now when I refresh it, I should only have the fields that I need. So the ID that I'm getting is in here. The title is in here. URL, description, and then the last one is publish date, which is in here. And I want to format it in a standard format. So I will choose the publish date and then I will format it in a way that I have year, month, and day. Okay. And that's it. Now if I just rename this, get data set, this will be add row in Google Sheets, and this will be just get videos, right? And now if I run this, I should just get all of the videos in here. So let's see. So this ran. Now let me just choose all of these. I want to resize the rows. I want them with specific height, and yeah. Okay, so now I have all the kind of videos, and I think I can actually create a table out of this, and I will sort them by publish date, sort column. So now we have the oldest videos up here and the newest down there. And now let me just see. Let's say I just want to try if, if I run it again, if it will be added correctly to the table, and it is. It's working as it should. So this is great, right? I have all the videos. I have the titles. I have the ID. I have the URL. And now the only thing is that I want to kind of do is to check if the video was, created yesterday. So I want to find out if it's new, basically. Is new. And the condition that I want to have is that the publish date now how I would want to check it. I guess I want the publish date to be yesterday, right? Because let's say I will run this scenario every morning, so I want to check if there were any new videos yesterday. Yeah, I think that makes sense. So I'll just again format it. I need to get off these shortcuts, so annoying. And then equal to format date, and now what we want to do is get date for yesterday. And so let me show you. We want to get the now function, which will give us the date of today, but we want to add days. We want to get yesterday, right? So we will use the add days function, where the input can be both positive and negative. So we will use the negative input and we will get the date of yesterday. So format days, add days of now, and now we need to specify the number, which is -1, which should be yesterday, and then we just close this. And so basically what this is going to do, this filtering, is that it will get all the videos, but then it will only check the videos for yesterday, and it will only add the videos for yesterday. And as this will be running every day, it will not add duplicate entries. Okay. And now when we connect all of this, this will just run in the morning and get all the yesterday's videos. Okay, great. So that's how I would set it up. Every day, and let's do something rather arbitrary. Well, let's do something early in the morning, like maybe 4 a.m. Okay, this looks reasonable. I don't want to activate it just yet, for a simple reason that as of now there are no new videos on the main channel, so I don't want to, run it without a purpose. I will start running it once I'm adding new videos for the main channel. But for the other channel, for the daily updates channel, I will create a clone. I will create a copy, daily updates. And for this channel, actually, I want to run it like every day now, basically. So the thing that will be different in here is that instead of main channel, we will use daily update channel. I'm not sure why it's called daily updated. It should be daily update. Let's refresh it. Let's see if it kind of changes. It doesn't. So let's try to get it again. Daily update. Okay. Now this is all the same. This is also all the same, but I don't want to run it now, right? So you see, it's quite unfortunate actually that I just can't kind of pause the filter. Yeah, now I broke it, doesn't matter. Okay, so in here the channel that I want to get is my daily channel, right? So let's get the handle. I think it's David Kulas Daily. Okay. So I'll get this, feed it in here. Now the difficult part kinda is to get the indentation right. So what I'll do instead is just I'll copy it in here with the channel handle, because this is the easiest option. Then I'll just copy the JSON. It's so weird, like for some reason, is it the same scraper that I'm using though? Oh, this is why. Interesting. It seems like, you know, from yesterday up until today, there were changes in the filtering or in the sorting. They actually added filtering by upload date. Can I see when this was updated for the last time? API Dojo. YouTube scraper, paper result. Last modified 7 hours ago. This is crazy. So actually that's why my JSON wasn't working in the beginning when you saw the data set kind of being funky. And it wasn't working because they changed the scraper in the meantime. And yesterday I was complaining that I can't filter the videos based on only the videos from today or from yesterday. And they changed it in the meantime. So what I would want to do in this case actually, and you know, in language I don't care, but I can only get videos from this week. And obviously for now, let's just get like this month, sort by, we don't care actually, upload date, maybe. Okay. This is actually very funny. I was surprised, like, why is it not working? And well, I guess we know why now. And now if I run this for daily updates, we should get kind of the same thing as in the other scenario. We would if I didn't limit this to only one result, right? So now I want to get the dataset ID manually. I will unlink this, add it in here. I'll do 100 or 10 or whatever the number is, and let me just delete this one because it would get duplicated otherwise. And let's run it again. And now it will create multiple bundles, and we'll have the same old problems with the height just being broken, but that's fine. We will specify row height for all of them, hopefully. And yeah, also the publish date. So this is basically how Excel and Google Sheet handles date. I think it's like the number of days after. I think like it's January 1st, 1900 or something like that. So if I change it, you know, I should get the correct date format. But I'm just curious, like, why in this case it's pasted as this, and in this case it's just pasted in different format. Very weird. What if I just use automatic? No. Plain text? No. Okay. So now I have it in the kind of manner that I want to write. Now this column, I guess what I want to do is just wrap the data. Data wrap, just like kind of clip the data so it's not running over. And I don't have summary because I never created one. Okay, now what I want to do is create a table out of this again, as I did in the last case. Filter it, sort column, sort A to Z, yes, and then I'm not sure why is this not resized as well. Resize rows, specify row height. I really don't want them to be overflowing. Okay, so now I have all the videos, and now what I can do is just to change up the filtering based on the great new capabilities that I got. This is actually really funny. Like, you see, this is the thing about automations or doing anything with IT, really. Sometimes you're troubleshooting a problem and then you find out that the technical working of these solutions is correct and you just have error in like some comma or something. Or as in this case, you actually have the technical solution correct, but in the meantime, the setup changes and the API that you're calling changed. So now it needs different data. But anyways, I want to change the run options, and let's say I would want week. I suppose this would just change up the upload date in here from month to week, right? To like W, but let's confirm so we get it correctly. Yeah, just changed it to W. So now I can all add it up together and I can only get the results from the last week, which will save me up a lot of Epify credits. Data set, we want the data set from here, and we want to add the filtering as well. So let me just open up this, open up the second scenario, get videos from main channel. Let me just copy this puppy. Okay, and we're done in here. Now, the only thing that I need to do is turn this on. Every day at 4 a.m. this will run and it will get me the new videos that I published. Awesome. So when I go back, we have this, right? And this. And let's get the check mark emoji, this one. We'll get this one. And we can put a big check mark next to it because we managed to do this. Now, I guess, and let me just quickly check how is the time of the recording, and right now I'm at 45 minutes, so I should be quick. So basically what I have now, it's coming together. but I have a list of all my videos that's being updated automatically for main channel, for daily updates channel. And what I will want to do next is get the comments. And for getting the comments, we'll be using this scraper, and I already ran it once yesterday. And what I'm wondering about is if I can see the publish time. I can, but I can't see it. Okay, so you know, just so you get my reasoning, I'm looking for the information that I get from the scraper, so I can have a idea of what filtering criteria I can use, etc. And so what I'm trying to solve right now is, as you can see, separate new ones and old ones, new comments, old comments, because obviously I will run this, let's say, every day, or we'll see, you know, how much are the usage costs going to be, but I will run it quite often, right? And I don't necessarily want to add the same comments over and over and over to my database. So what I'm trying to do is figure out a way of how to separate the comments. So the first idea that I got again was to separate it based on dates, but now I see that the comments also have their own unique ID. So that will be just to be honest, that will be by far the easiest option. So basically I will just get the comments and then only filter out the ones that are new ones. Yeah, but I will just write this down. Separate new ones and old ones. They have unique ID. Do it based on that. But yeah, again, I think this video is long enough as it is, so I will end it in here. Thank you for listening, and tomorrow, you know, if you have any questions, of course, let me know in the comments, and then tomorrow I will get back to this and I will either show you the progress that I did, or I will again build this in public. So yeah, have a nice day, and if you have any questions, let me know, and see you tomorrow.